Hey everybody, welcome to Beer City Board Games. I am Clay. Tonight we're going to be playing Dinogenics, and I've got my wife Jen with me tonight. Hi, hon. Hello, Jen. Where'd you go?
Oh,
Huh?
said hello.
Oh, did you? Oh, I can't hear you.
Is it being weird? Oh no, maybe it's my headset thing.
I can hear you okay now, but at first I couldn't hear you. If somebody in chat can let us know if you can hear Jen okay. Um, So we've played Dinogenics once before. We did play it on Tabletopia. Um, this was one of the games that we played over the pandemic. Oh, bye, Jen.
What?
It said you went offline on Tabletopia.
I'm not. It's still loading.
Is this still? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we're
I
gonna give
maybe
this a
it
try,
wasn't
and
like it today.
hopefully this works out. And if not, we may just have to come up with a plan B. Um, if we can't get Jen hooked up, then I may just switch over and maybe do some Gloomhaven or something instead. Um, but we're gonna try it. Hopefully this works. You're still not able to connect to the? Uh, are you still not able to connect to Tabletopia?
Yeah, it just keeps giving me unresponsive pages error.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna switch over. I'm gonna go up and see if I can help her out, and then we'll be right back in just a second. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I don't know what's going on with Jen's computer. Apparently, it does not want to, it's refusing to connect to anything. So, I guess we're going to have to go with the plan B, and I don't know what my plan B is just yet. Man, I was all excited because she was going to play Dinogenics with me. We'd played it once before. Hey, Oren, how you doing? Getting the kids ready for bed. Oh, okay. Hey, Em. Is Ben there too? Hi, Ben, just in case. Let them know that I was not joking about having them help me out with coming up with a cooking stream idea. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, just throwing that out there. Um, just chatting. So that's something that I've talked about doing soon. Uh, did she restart her computer? We just booted it back up. It had been shut down, so I don't think that's the issue. Um, and it's, to be honest, guys, it's like a super old laptop. It's my old laptop that, yeah, had such a good stream title too. Yeah, I was kind of proud of that one. I don't even know if Jen got a chance to see it. um, oh, Ben says hi too. Hi, Ben. Um, yeah, Dinogenics was one of the games that we had played um, during the pandemic. Um, we had played it on Tabletopia with Carl during the time when we couldn't get out and see anybody. We were playing some games over Tabletopia with some friends um, that like to that we would typically play games with. So it was kind of nice because it allowed us to actually kind of keep up with some kind of normal stuff. You know what I mean? We were able to keep playing games even when we wouldn't normally be able to. All right, so let's see. What else could we do? I mean, I could always go back to Gloomhaven, but I kind of don't want to run that into the ground either. I haven't prepared for anything else necessarily. Um, I think I could do. Well, what I could do is there is a solo mode for Dinogenics. It's got a solo mode, but it's I've never played it before, so I'm a little nervous about doing that on stream in front of a bunch of people. Let's see. Ben wants you to know that he read almost a whole book by himself tonight for the first time. Oh, and Dad only helped a little. He's super proud. Good job, Ben. Way to go. Also, I did see the title and I fully appreciated it. Nice. Good. I'm glad. um. Oh boy. Man, I was all excited about playing. You know what? Maybe we could always play some Dorfromantik. That's kind of fun. It's very chill. Um, Not a lot of excitement, but it would let me keep up with chat pretty well. So maybe we'll just do that tonight since things are kind of on the fly anyway. Maybe we'll just see how that goes. Let me get that opened up. And oh, why can I not edit my stream info? BRB. Okay, Kylaris. Huh. Well, I'm not sure. Why it's not giving me the option to... Huh. Now I can't change my stream info. What is going on? Okay. All right. Got that. Okay. Just had to change my stream info. If anybody can let me know if that actually changed, because it's given me a little circle that says that I'm not allowed to do it. But I'm hoping it still changed. It looks like it might have. Fingers crossed. Um, yeah, I guess we'll play Dorfromantik instead. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? We had a pretty busy week, so I've been kind of missing from Twitch for a while. My son graduated from high school this year, and this weekend we had his open house. So it was kind of a busy week leading up to, and then obviously the weekend was pretty busy getting ready for the open house. A lot of credit there goes to Jen. She did a lot of the tracking down. She found us a tent. She found us someone to cater and all this other stuff. And it was kind of last minute. So, yeah, luckily everything kind of worked out. And it's been raining like crazy here over the last, pretty much for the last week straight. And we managed to get lucky, and it was a sunny day, no problems. Everybody was able to hang out outside and hang out under the tent, and we had a pretty good time. So we were all pretty happy about that. Looks like the title changed. Okay, good, excellent, perfect. Um, yeah. So I guess today we'll play some Dorfromantik. So if you're not familiar with the game, this game it's a Steam game. It's really similar to a lot of kind of what they call tile laying board games, which is one of the reasons why I picked this one up, because it reminds me a lot of games like, if you're familiar with like Carcassonne or other similar games, where you are laying down tiles, trying to match sides, and building out certain parts of the village will give you additional points. So we'll give that a try and see how it goes. It's like I said, it's a pretty chill game. Not there's not there's not a lot of action going on here, but it's fun, like kind of to puzzle together all of the pieces, and it'll, let me keep up with chat and stuff as well. So we'll get switched over. We'll get started. All right. So in the middle here we have a starting tile that gets laid out, and then over on the side we've got a stack of 40 tiles that we start off with. We're going to put new tiles out onto the board. Whoops. You have to actually click the tile. What? There we go. So you'll add the tile to the map. Once you've got it in a place where you like it, you'll plop it down. You'll see some of these tiles have objectives on them. So, like this one says, if I get a rail line with at least 3 tiles long, then I'll score some points there. This next one that I'm going to put down, if I put down at least 5 tiles worth of forest tiles there, then I'm going to get some points there. And additionally, when you complete these objectives, you also draw more tiles. So not Dwarfromantik. I heard name that I heard you saying. I was intrigued about that game. Yeah, not Dwarfromantik. Dorf, as in the German name for village, I think. I don't know if anybody can back me up on that. Yeah. So I mean, it's like I said, it's fairly chill. Oh, see. So now this one is get 5 plus trees. I connect these. I'm gonna complete both of these objectives, and I just pointed at the screen like you could see what I was doing. But see, that gave me a couple points and allowed me to draw some more tiles. Okay. It can get a little tricky sometimes trying to figure out how to get tiles to go where you want them to go. And you'll score more points the more matching sides a tile has to the tiles around it. So, like if I were to completely surround a tile with all like sides, then that's like a bonus 60 points, I believe it is. So the more of these I'm able to put down, the better I score. I'm pretty excited because I heard that Friday they're finally releasing the event list for Gen Con, which is pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to getting back to that convention. I wasn't able to go the year before it closed as well. So, or the year before everything shut down due to the pandemic. So it's been a long time. I'm ready to get back to Indy. Put that there. Let's see. We're going to start taking that one off to the side, I think. Seems like tile laying ones are a good choice for type of game to play online. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it goes pretty smooth. Gen Con, yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Thing is, my wife Jen and I, Junkyard Skunk, we're going to be going together for the first time. This is going to be Jen's first time at Gen Con. We sometimes have a tendency to feed off of each other when it comes to making purchases, especially with games. So we may end up getting ourselves in some trouble there, but we'll see. But it'll be fun nonetheless. I think maybe we'll take that off this way. Let's see. If we start swinging that, because I don't want this to go here, because there aren't many tiles that have both the river and the train track on them, so it gets a little tricky if you don't spread them out a little bit. But just kind of the way the starting tiles came out. Yes, we need to win the lotto before we go. Yeah, that'd be. I mean, yeah, that's an option. Just realized I don't have the desktop audio turned on. I don't know if you guys can hear that okay, but so you can make your village as large as you want, no size restrictions. Yeah, you can sprawl it way out. The last one I got was one of the bigger ones that I've been able uh, to place down, and it was a pretty good sized. Oh man, yeah. It was a pretty good sized village where I had to scroll quite a ways to be able to see all of the tiles that I put down. Hopefully, you guys will get a chance to see that this time around, but we'll see how it goes. Um, I can't hear music if you were playing any. Okay. Oh, now I can hear it. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of music to this game. In fact, yeah, let's do this. Back, I for real thought you said Dwarfromantik. Yeah, that I had to yeah, I had to have that. I had to explain that to Jen too. Yes, not Dwarfromantik. I mean, I'm sure dwarves can be romantic also, right? I don't know. Whoops. Well, that wasn't where I meant to put that, but there's where that's going. Alright. I did start, ew. Why ew? I want to get this... Yeah, maybe there, because then it matches most of the sides anyway. Yeah, perfect. So you saw that one in the middle there of all those tiles that I plopped down. That one, because I matched all of the sides of that tile correctly, it gave me a bonus 60 points. Picturing like a weird dwarf bachelor in paradise game. Huh. Okay. I guess you picture you picture what you want to picture, I guess. That's your choice. Come on, spin. There. Okay. There. We got 3 more to get on that one. Nope. I want to add this one here because I don't want to have to start a whole new section of these fields. I think they're fields. They kind of look like fields. But there's not really a good place to. I think I'm gonna have to put it out there. We'll put it there. Please not in the swimsuits. Because Kylaris likes wizards, not dwarves. That's why ew. Hobbits. She likes hobbits. And Norse gods. And geriatric composers. Yeah, so one night during a Valheim play on Orin and Kylaris' channel, we we found out that Kylaris has a bit of a thing for John Williams, which is fine. You do you. If you guys haven't seen them yet, definitely check out Orin and Kylaris' channel. I am able to play on there every once in a while, and we have a lot of fun. We play We had been playing some Valheim. Lately, it's been more Sea of Thieves and some Star Wars Galaxies. But it's always a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun to hang out with, so I definitely recommend checking out their channel. John Williams, Chris Hemsworth, and Samwise Gamgee. Okay. I mean, it's not a bad list, I guess. It's... I mean... I would say... It's... a pretty... diverse list. I can't nail down your type. I'm not sure how any of that translates to me. Yeah, I do not know, Oren. I don't know. I don't know what you should think about that, but. Alright. That. I haven't had any of the village requirements come out yet. That matches. Yeah, really, this game's just all about trying to match up as many sides on a tile as you can. But it can be pretty relaxing just to sit down and kind of chill and play a game like this, and something you don't necessarily have to think too hard about, but there's still a fair bit of strategy going on. Or does that pretty much mean you are a combo of all of the above? She likes the musical genius of Williams, the heart and loyalty of Sam, and the body of Thor. And which do you have, Oren? I feel like I'm closest to Sam, I think. You do have... Galar says you do have hobbit feet. Is it because they're bare or woolly? I want those to go there. That's pretty good. One more tile to the track. So now see some of these. So this one, I need to have exact. I can have 3 or more tiles on this one for that one to count. This one, I have to have exactly 4. So if I connect it, I have too many. So I need to find a new place to put that. So maybe that'll go... see, I don't want to put that there because then I run into the same issue with running across those train tracks. So that's not good. Maybe that can go over here with these houses. So is this like beat your highest score solo? Yeah, yep. I think my highest so far is something like 15,000 on this one. Orange just said he's like Sam because he sticks with me even when I'm ring grumpy. I like that term and shall be adopting that for use. I have large feet, somewhat hairy, not overly. I've told you the story of how I wore the wrong size shoes for like 15 years, right? Yeah, I think you did tell me that one. Oh, yeah, Jen probably has not heard that one yet. Yeah, that's unique. see. I don't want that there either. Maybe... Huh, there is no good place for this one. Because everything's going to be pretty far off. Maybe we'll do this since... Nope. Same problem. Gets that river in the way. Yeah, maybe it'll just have to go up here. A lot of times with these train tiles, I just end up building one big, long train track. Can't have that many, so that one will go up here. That one perfect. So I've been wearing size 12s for a long time because, you know, they fit me as a late teen, and I just figured, hey, I wear 12s. I'm also the type that if my feet kind of hurt or anything, really, I just kind of ignore it. So Kylars and I go shopping for shoes several years ago, and I'm trying on shoe after shoe. Ooh, cliffhanger. She brings me a pair out of the box already, says try these. I'm like, these are amazing, so comfy. And she exclaims, you idiot, those are 13 wides. Oh. I could see myself doing something kind of like that too. I mean, and I'm sure Jen will be the first one to tell you that I tend to be a little bit on the stubborn side. So yeah, I could see. Oh no, I wear size 12s. What about 13s? No, I wear size 12s. Or maybe not. Nope, not quite. I would like to get there. It really stems from his passion for never going to a store and shopping and or returning or exchanging something, trying multiple things on, etc. Yep, my feet aren't sore because of my shoes, it's because of other issues or just working too hard or whatever. Never even consider I was wearing too small shoes. Yeah, I could see that. I probably would have done that too, to be honest. Got some funky music going on here now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. That is why you're friends. Tuna Stubborn, this is news to me. I knew it would be. I know this comes as a big shock to you. Maybe you should have been sitting down first, but yes, I can be, on occasion, just a little stubborn. I like the graphics of this game. Yeah, I like it, and it's actually, if you right now I've got some kind of background music going on my own, just because the music and the sound effects from the game are really quiet, but this has like some super like chill sound effects going on. Like, I don't you see these boats over here just kind of putting around on the water, uh, and then eventually we'll get like trains out here and stuff, and you can hear the sound of the boats and the trains, and there'll be like birds that'll fly overhead sometimes. Oh, like up here. Oh, if you can see them flying across the fields here. So you can see the birds, and you can even see their shadows on the ground and stuff. It's super relaxing. I like it quite a bit as just kind of um, like a way to wind down type of game. Yeah, we hear the funk. Okay, good. I didn't know if it was too quiet. I was just gonna say the music's good, upbeat. I'm watching these little boats, and they just seem happy with their movement and the music. You can hear the boats. Okay. I feel so bad that the boats can't get anywhere they want to go. Get some more water. Boat anxiety, yes. Honestly, I'm kind of bummed that, yeah, the last couple of days of actual board gaming haven't really worked out for me, and that's kind of stinks. Um, Especially since that's kind of what I'm trying to build the channel around, is tabletop gaming, and I haven't been able to do any actual tabletop gaming on the channel for a while. I'm sure we'll get it figured out, though. I think a lot of it is I just need to kind of check out that laptop that we're using. I think it probably needs some updates and stuff. I think if we were to check that out, it'd probably be all right. Play your marquee. I just saw it. Oh, with my my socials. Yeah. Cool. I like how everything lights up to show the connections. I wish it did that for real time laying games. Yeah, that'd be handy, right? Let's do this over here because we might be able to connect those buildings later on. I can't believe I haven't gotten any of the I don't want to go that way. Can't believe I haven't gotten any of the village size requirement tiles yet. That's kind of strange. It's all good, man. Still in your category. Yeah, it's. I mean, this is pretty similar still. This is one of the video games that just feels like a board game. Really, it feels like a board game designer made this video game. No doubt, board games should need batteries for stuff like that. Can you imagine the number of watch batteries you need for each tile? There was something on Kickstarter a while ago. If anybody follows Kickstarter, like game releases and things, there was a game that came out that had it was these little like almost frosted plastic, like frosted looking plastic, that lit up, and they were electronic, and they would like kind of communicate with each other, and so you could place them next to each other, and I think it had some. I'm assuming they were like kind of pattern building type games, very abstract. But, and I'm not sure if the games were any good, but the technology looked really cool. Kyler says, I still think this channel is the tabletops. I'll see myself out. Ew. It's not my job to worry about. Just figure it out, board game makers. Right. That's what they're for. Yeah, they can design that. I think this is gonna have to go up here because I don't like where that fits for any of the others spots. Should we keep all of my trees over here together, maybe? Build a great big forest. Put that over there, because that matches more of the sides. Well, I don't want this to go here, because then this river has nowhere to run to. So we'll put it over here instead. Oh, here's a village one. So this one says I need 31 or more houses within a village. I don't have much of villages because I haven't gotten any of those tiles out. I haven't started too many big villages yet. So I might just have to build one over here. I can connect these ones. So that's something at least. I bet Jen appreciated that pun, Calaris. Let's see. Where do we have a lot of fields? Not too many places. Maybe we'll just close in this lake. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we gotta move this so it's going back out so that there's a spot to put more, because we're gonna need room for at least 6 more. This should probably go over here so we can start working on finishing that one up. And this will be where my grungy metropolitan area will be, where we'll need vigilantes to take care of all the crime. Yeah. The major city. I don't like spreading that out that much, maybe. Yeah, there's pretty good. There's another one. Okay. Connects both of those. Oh, man. One edge shy of being able to connect the trees, both the trees and the fields. Yeah, that's pretty alright right there, maybe. Oh no, your river. Where will it go now? This one here? Yeah, it might have to go into a lake. That's fine. The thing is, like, I've already completed all of the conditions for the tiles that were on that. But I do still have an exit here. If I want to add more, I can add it to this end of the river. But right now I'm more worried about trying to add stuff to this river because that one still has a requirement left. I still have to put exactly one more river tile on that one in order to claim that prize. That's pretty good because that connects the houses and the trees. Like I said, the more sides of a tile you match, the better you are. See, now I don't want to add this one here because if I do, then that one that needs exactly 2, I won't be able to score that one. So I need to find a new place to start a village. So maybe over here with these houses. Poor boats. Yeah, like I said, we'll figure out something. I think I'm gonna put another. If I draw another lake, that's gonna go here, and I can still take this one out. So I think it'll be fine. Okay, I'm digging the soundtrack, really cool. But I thought the chicken sound was a woman screaming in the track at first. So I do have the game sound on still, just so I can hear the sound effects. But it's kind of hard to hear. But I do have Pretzel going right now too, so that's not the game soundtrack. That's from Pretzel. This should be able to clear. Yeah, there we go. So that completes that one. That one off. This one just needs one more. But there's no good way to cap that. Let's just add this up here. We'll start bringing out that river some more. See, there. More river. Hence the vigilantes. What, because of the soundtrack? Hence the vigilantes. I think I might have missed something. Oh, I love the game sounds. It was hilarious. Oh. They're unwittingly sailing into that white void at the end of the river, never to be seen again. Yes. Here there be monsters. Maybe that's where the elves go when they leave Middle-earth. There you go. I like it. See, I can't add that there. But what if I add... No, I don't like that either, because if I add that there, then it sort of messes up my ability to... connect them later on. So I think we'll put this down here. Are there monster tiles? Because that would be nuts. So far it's all happy and colorful, and then you draw the dark tiles. Maybe there'll be some extra content released down the line. There are none right now. Alright, this is a good one to add here because that gets me the exactly one house that I need. Why did that not connect? Oh, that's weird. Must be I misread that. Like darkness tiles that affect connecting tiles? Yeah, that would be interesting. Right? Because then you could, like Like, this is a bad tile. I have to put it somewhere. Where can I put it that it'll least harm me? That'd be interesting. I really would like to put that down there, but it's not going to fit. So we'll just add it up here. Perfect. And I just got 2 more completed. It's always kind of cool when you can combo it and complete like multiple objectives just by placing 1 tile. So this one's probably, yeah, that's not going to work there because I need a 7, exactly 7 track long train track, so I'm going to have to start a new one. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see very well. There are these little flags now on these forest tiles, or in these forest sections. What that means is I will get bonus points if I close off the forest. And what I mean by that is if I hover over them, you can see a green outline in certain spaces. Those spaces have forests that connect to the edge. So if I can connect forest to those edges and close them off so that there are no more edges that have forest on them, I will score some bonus points. You draw an actual void tile that you put at the end of the Little Happy River. Yep, so you've got to connect forest there. I mean, it's better to connect forest there because, again, more points for connecting, like, tiles. But if I can close off... So, like... let me see here. Let me see if I can find a good example. So, like this tile here, see how it's got a forest on just the one edge? If I find some of these spaces and just put that tile there, now I've closed off that one space that was glowing green. If I can do that to all of those spaces, then I'm going to get bonus points for this flag, and this flag. There's a lot of them there, and especially with this end of a river thing here, it's going to be kind of tricky. Basically, I have to find a lake for that to work. So ideally, that's the way you want to do it. But I mean, I could just put any tile around it, and it would close off those open areas, and I could score that. But you score better points if you're trying to be more efficient. Well, I don't want to put that there. So here I'm running into a problem. I would need to have a side that just has one tile. So either I place this here and keep working on this 7 and hope that something comes up for me to get this 1, but my odds are not great of getting that 1, so I almost think I'm better off ignoring that 1 and just trying to find just trying to get the 7. I think that's going to be a better bet. Let's see, where do I want this? Oh, that could go there. That connects. Bling. Ooh. I should have rotated that because I did not realize that tile does not have houses on that side, so I'm not going to be able to complete that one. I should have been paying better attention. Oh well. I can put that one there. There's not many places that one connects either. Would be nice if I could find a way to connect this one, but that river is going to separate those two at some point. So that's probably not going to happen. I don't have any field requirements coming out. How big can this get? You have a finite number of tiles, right? 41 it appears. Remaining, that is. So that's what confused me. The number of tiles goes up and down. Yeah, so anytime I complete one of those objectives on the tiles, I draw 5 more tiles. So the more objectives I complete, the longer this goes on. So I'm trying to complete as many objectives as possible so that I draw more and more tiles. Hopefully that made sense. We'll take it that direction, I think. Oh, here's another way that I could close that off. So I knew that was going to happen, that I would lose that one tile because I messed up and didn't realize that the houses here didn't connect to the edge. But this is going to close off that area. And so now these are the spaces left where I need to close off trees. Let's see. Maybe we can put that there, because maybe this track can come over here and dead end over here. I see it gets tricky, though, because sometimes, too, you'll draw these tiles and say, oh, but now you need 600 and some. Well, now I want to add that to my big tree farm I got going on here. But then it makes it harder to close it off, so what do you do? Does the game just end when you are not able to complete any more objectives or gain more tiles? Yeah, the game ends when you run out of tiles to place. Once all the tiles are gone and you can't place anymore, then it stops and that's your final score. That one needs 55 fields. Wow. Can I still connect over here? I can. Nice. Just need 10 more over here, so that's not too bad. Might be able to get that. Alright, we got one more. Yeah, I don't think that one connects very well either way, so that'll just go there. That's fine. Well, we do still need to worry about completing this railroad objective, so maybe we should do that. Yeah, that's as good a spot as any. Actually, that's not true at all. There are probably better spots, but that was the best spot I felt like finding at the moment. That finishes off another one. And we'll put that there because I do want to try and... I've got 4 flags over here now, so I do want to try and get those claimed at some point. River or field? I'll put it over there. That matches a few more. Ugh. I wish that field was one spot over. If the field and the house were swapped, that'd be great. Oh well. We'll just put them over here. None of those match. That doesn't connect. Matches a few, but not enough. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's fine. Is this just a solo game, or does it play more people too? I think it's only solo. I'm pretty sure. But it's very chill. Like I said, I really like just kind of relaxing to this one. I can kind of zone out a little bit. You do have to plan some strategy for it, but it's not overly complicated. There's not too much going on that it feels like I have to stress about anything. I can just kind of put it on and go, and it's kind of nice. Inspector Galifianakis says, yeah, it's solo only. Hey, Inspector, how you doing? Yo, look at this game on Steam. Yeah, that's where I picked it up. Have you played it, Inspector? Looks like it would be really nice on the Switch. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't have a Switch. I did get the chance to watch Oren play some Switch games the other day, though. I would be interested in picking one up. But I have to make my choice between between the tabletop games and the video games. So when it comes to video games, I tend to be pretty judicious in my selection. That makes sense. I was trying to figure out how it would play more and didn't see how it would work really. Yeah, I don't think this one really would. Unfortunately. Where could I put that? I want to start capping off these trees. Can I put it there? I can't. I could put it. Well, maybe I'll just put it there. Start taking that river out, maybe. We're gonna be close to finishing off some of these, I think. Yeah, there's only a handful of spaces left now, so. Hey, Inspector, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we started off tonight. It was going to be my wife and I were going to play some board games on Tabletopia. We were going to play some a game called Dinogenics, which is basically like a Jurassic Park the board game. But we ran into some troubles with some internet connections and stuff, so decided to throw this on instead. Oh man, I think that follow notification flashed on screen for like a split second. Might want to check the visible duration. I didn't even see it. Yeah, I've been having some issues with that ever since I started streaming. I'm gonna have to check into that. I'm not sure what the cause of that is, but yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on there. Hopefully it's nothing too intensive. Yeah, I know it tends to if it does even show up, it's for like a quick second and that's it. Oh, I still have this one to complete. I should probably do that. Just leaving that hanging out there. I read the description for this game on Steam. Would you mind narrating your next couple of moves so I can understand the game a bit in real time? Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Sorry, I was reading the next comment too. There's a alert duration in Streamlabs under alert box follows. Could be a slider. Yeah, I'll check into that before my next stream and make sure that that's. I remember when I tested it, it was going pretty quick, or it was not going pretty quick. It was hanging out for quite a while before it would go off, before it would go away. But I'll check into it and just maybe play with it and get it so that it's staying up a little bit longer. Yeah, so Inspector, this game is it's in the tabletop world we'd call it like a tile laying game. This is just kind of a digital version of that. So what you're doing is you start the game with one tile kind of in the center, and you're going to draw tiles from this stack of tiles over here on the right, and you're going to place them out to build up like a village or a countryside. And you're trying to complete these objectives. So you'll see there are these little markers on certain tiles. So like this one here says it wants to have at least 8 more houses connected to this tile in order to consider that one complete. Once you complete a tile, then you're going to draw more tiles and you're going to score more points. So the more objectives you complete, the more tiles you draw, the longer the game goes on, the bigger you create your village, and it tends to, like, if you're playing well, it can go on for quite a ways, or for quite a while, and you can build up a pretty large. This is actually fairly small yet, and I'm actually getting down to, I've only got 17 tiles left, so I'm not doing super great tonight, but it's I was saying it's a very kind of chill game, very relaxing. You put out tiles. There's some really good sound effects that are going on. There's a good like a backing track type of thing that's just some really chill music, and so it's an easy one just to put on when you're just looking to unwind. Oh, and you just look for the best place to put the next random tile that pops up. Yeah, pretty much. The more edges of a tile you connect that match the tiles next to it, the better off, the more points you'll get. So like this tile here, like ideally I'd want to match that up with the fields around it, the empty spaces, and the houses. But I can't do all three because of how this tile is laid out. But I do still kind of want to place it here just because I would like to complete this objective to draw more tiles. So I think I may do that. And you'll see I went from, what, 17 to 21 tiles. Yeah, I like adding these to the... in this game, like, the fields ones tends to be the largest, like, sections of... tends to be the largest sections that you tend to build. So I almost always keep all of my fields in a similar section, because then it allows me to keep building and keep building. The tiles that come out tend to have larger and larger requirements on them. Yeah, this is chill. Yeah, it's super relaxing, and yeah, I tend to like this a lot. It's nice to put on, like I said, when I've had a bit of a day and just want to come downstairs and kind of turn off for a bit. Oh man, I really wish I could put that there. I need to figure out something to do with this space here. I keep forgetting that. Oh, maybe I could do that, though. Yeah. Because I might be able to... that's kind of risky, though. I don't think that'd work very well. We'll just put this off here somewhere. Inspector, what games do you typically tend to play? Wow, that worked out. I thought that was going to get me in trouble putting this one right here with that weird curve that I wouldn't be able to find a tile that would connect. So that was kind of lucky. Lately I've been playing Warframe. Cool. I'm not familiar with that one. Tony Hawk 1+2 just came in the mail, so I'm excited to play that one too. You know, Tony Hawk Pro Skater back in the day on the N64, I used to not do anything else, basically. I used to love those games quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Warframe. But again, tabletop stuff tends to be my jam. I do play some video games, but usually if I'm not playing them with Orn and Kylaris or Selfish Lock, then then I'm not playing them at all. Steep learning curve. I've picked it up and put it down 2 or 3 times now, but the people that put the time in love it. It's free and on every platform. That's always nice. Yeah, that makes a big difference. I love that cross-platform is even a thing now. Got some weird river stuff going on here. My rivers all look a little wonky. It's fine. Yeah, I rented Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 a few times back in the day. Yep. So much time. That, GoldenEye, and Rampage. I don't know if anybody remembers Rampage, but we used to play that one a lot too. Tend to like more calculated combat, so I think the only thing that's turned me off is it seems kind of zergy. But I just really don't know. Yeah, Oren, you're gonna have to explain that term to me either. What is zergy? I am not a veteran of these types of games, so you will have to explain that one to me as well. Is that a StarCraft ref? Could be. Let's see where. Oh, that's the only spot I have left. Nice. So right now, I just have to put something here in order to complete those 5 flags. It's just going to be a matter of whether or not the right tile comes out before I run out of tiles. Zerg equals just blasting, cutting through giant waves. It does come from StarCraft. Oh, okay. Kind of less thought, more crazy hack and slash. Gotcha. Well, I don't want to put that there, because if I do, that's going to close off that, and I won't be able to put any more fields down, so that's no good. Well, there's one. That was close. I was starting to get pretty low there. Warframe can be like that. There are waves in some of the game types. It's a grind for sure. I mean, I don't mind grinding a little bit, but it depends on. I mean, is it at least an interesting grind? Do I feel like there's a reason behind what I'm doing? You know what I mean? Gotcha. Some types I can handle just as long as it's not every encounter. Right, yeah. Yeah. At least make it interesting. Well, I'm running low. Might be in trouble here. Might be getting towards the end of our... I gotta add exactly one. I could add this one, and I think I have to do that because at least then I can draw some more tiles. Otherwise, I was running way too low. I wasn't gonna be able to get any of them. Do I have any other big fields of trees out here? Not really. I almost think maybe I might go out here with it, though. Because this is pretty wide open. Gives me more options. Might be time to build Sudden Valley now. It sounds like something dangerous might happen. The main redeeming factor in Warframe for me is the combat is super satisfying. Once you practice moving around for about 20 minutes, you'll be zooming around and dealing some damage. Sounds like fun. Man, I need exactly one of those tiles, and I'm not gonna get it before I run out of tiles. I don't even think I'm not even getting to 10,000 today. Yeah, because that's not going to get that. That's not going to be enough for either of those. Game over. Oh, yeah, so there's my high score. My high score was 15,510. But for my chill game, it's Minecraft. Haven't played in a long time, but back in the day, we would play for hours. Yeah, I could see that. That feels like one of those types of games that I probably, if I had actually sat down to play it, I probably would have got sucked into that one pretty hard, just because it's... I like that creative element of it, that it's... just about building stuff. That's what I enjoyed about Valheim so much when we were playing that. I would like to get back to Valheim soon, just to do a little bit of building. Inspector, so this is what it looks like when you first start out. So it's just one plain tile right in the middle, and then a stack of 40 tiles off to the side. And you just start building out from there. So you see this one has a requirement of 5+ trees. If I add it here, that completes that objective. If I add this, this actually will finish off both of my river tile objectives. So that's pretty good. Let's take this up here just so I can get that track away from the lake. Wow, not your day for games, Tuna. Yeah, I know. Yep, that's fine. I like keeping up with chat, so I'd rather do that than get a good score. Oh, I love Valheim. Cool. Yeah, we were really digging it. We got through all 5 of the bosses and had a really great time playing those. If you get a chance, check out Orin's channel. It's over there. We've played some Valheim on there. I don't know if I'm sure you still have some VODs up for Valheim. We're just waiting for them to release some more content for it so we can get back into it. Hopefully, it'll be coming soon. Houses. Yeah, there's some VOD still on the channel and also on our YouTube. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, we did get a chance to. They were kind enough to let me come play some Valheim with them, Orin set up a server for us, and we had quite a bit of fun playing that one. I think it's hard because like there's not a lot of good content to stream on there once you've kind of finished the bosses that are there. I mean, building is fun, and I love to build, and I would like to continue doing that, but also that's tough to do, especially with multiple people. Orin streams with his wife Kylaris, and so it kind of gets tricky. I mean, they have a pretty nice setup where they kind of switch back and forth between their screens, but still, it's a little difficult to do a build stream like that. It might be too much of a cheat, but I think it would be fun to have a slot you could save a tile for later. Oh, yeah. Like a reserve that you could set off to the side and bring it in. That would be handy. Or like even if it was just like a certain number, like a small number of slots available, and once like maybe 3 or something, and once those were full, you would have to play one of them before you could fill it in again, before you could put any more tiles into a reserve. That'd be interesting. Save it for the perfect time. That would be cool. Yeah, like Tetris and saving the long pieces. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. If I put this here, then I might be able to connect those trees too. But man, that's a big chunk of be a big chunk of field that wasn't connected to the right side. Yeah, so you saw when I clicked that, that flag went away, or the little marker went away, and then I drew back up a certain number of tiles. Speaking of tabletop, have you ever heard of Xia Legends of a Drift System? I have. I would love to get my hands on it. It's been so difficult to find though. One of my favorite games of all time is Twilight Imperium. So I love those big epic space games. I would love to get my hands on that. Board Again Gaming. Really wish this was available on Mac. Have it on my wish list notification if it ever does. Hey Chris, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, like I was saying, so the plan tonight was originally to play some Dinogenics, but we had some technical difficulties. So we decided just throw this on instead and give it a shot. But it plays so much like a board game. It really feels like you're playing. I mean, it has a very Carcassonne-esque feel to it. I need to start building out my village down here. IBAG. That's a good acronym. I don't know if Chris agrees, but I like it. That's what I was coming to see, Dinogenics. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of disappointed. Originally, that was the plan. I was saying it's been kind of disappointing the last couple of streams that I've tried to do. I've kind of had some issues popping up that have made it so I wasn't really able to play the game that I wanted to play, or get the game in that I wanted to get played. So I'm hoping to get some of those issues figured out here soon, so that I can get back to some actual tabletop gaming. Yeah, we were bummed by the laptop I was using being ridiculous. Yeah, and the thing is, we bought like a brand new laptop too, just last year when the kids were home for virtual schooling and stuff. But this new laptop was worse than my like 14 or 15-year-old Asus laptop that I've had for forever. Totally understand. Tech stuff is annoying. Yeah, it can be. I enjoy figuring out the problem, but not when it's a few minutes to go time, and I don't really have the time to do that. Have you had a chance to play Dinogenics, Chris? It's on my list of games to find. But it's been pretty difficult to find if you didn't have it on, if you didn't get it from the Kickstarter. It seems like it was almost impossible to get your hands on. That being said, I do think I like Dinosaur Island a little better. Streaming is a fickle thing. Any number of things can set it off track. Yeah, it sure can. I've just read the rules. Yeah, I mean, it's... Like I said, I think I like Dinosaur Island a little bit better. But I think I would also say that I'd be more likely to recommend Dinogenics as, like... not like a gateway game necessarily, but like a... Because it's fairly intensive in what you're doing, but I mean, I think it's got at least a more family-friendly skill set, or like a family-friendly weight level, I think. I'm gonna bounce. Nice meeting you all. I'll be back. Thanks, Inspector. Appreciate it. I'm glad you stopped by. Come back anytime. Yeah, Jen says I like Dinosaur Island a little more too. Yeah. Yeah, we've played that one several times now, and I really like that one. Actually, that's one that I wouldn't mind trying the solo variant of. I'd be interested to see how that plays. I enjoy playing solo games, but I tend to have a bit of a mental block when it comes to actually setting them up and playing them. Just because it feels like a lot of, setup and takedown and stuff for just myself to play a game. If there's more of us, then I have no problem with, setting up a big, heavy game or anything like that. But yeah, like the idea of setting up a big, huge game for myself to play, or even really any game at all, I kind of struggle with that. Love Dinosaur Island and looking forward to Dinosaur World soon. Yes. Yeah, I can't wait to check that one out. That sounds cool. Can't wait to see what's new. Been kind of zoning out and haven't been explaining my turns here. But that's alright. Like I said, it's a good one to keep up with chat on, too. That's fair. Ended up doing the app for tomorrow's stream of Root because of setup space. Yeah. So last year, because conventions weren't a thing, we had a small group of people that we kind of, like, we called it quarantining with, just so we could still see people, and that they were just folks that happened to be our game group. We did just sort of a mini Minicon. It was just us and like another couple, and we hung out at our house. But we called it a convention, and we got food. We played a bunch of games. It was like they came over in the morning and we played until the evening, and it was nice. But we had a chance to play Root for that, and it went kind of rough just because the teach of that game is kind of difficult. If you haven't played it before and you got to explain it to somebody else, because all of those factions are so asymmetrical, it can be really difficult to get that one back out to play. But I will say that I really enjoy Root. The windmill, you know I love it. Yeah. Oren is quite Dutch, so he appreciates the windmill. Say the name, Gen Con. Yeah. Yep, we called it... So, because we couldn't go to Gen Con with a G, we called it Gen Con with a J. Junkyard Skunk, that's my wife, Jen. She wanted it... We decided to name it Gen Con. Ugh, Root? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Jen was a fan. It was good once we got it figured out. It was just, yeah, you know, you have to... Especially because we tend to play a lot of different games. We don't always play the same game often enough to... Same for Vast, yeah. Yeah, exactly. We don't tend to play the same game often enough to really get the rules memorized. And then with a game like that, unless you're playing the same faction over and over again, that's probably not going to happen anyway. I never got the opportunity to try Vast. But I'm curious. Because that's the one, for those of you who don't know, Vast is a very asymmetrical game where you, and Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're kind of doing like almost like a dungeon delve type of thing into a cave, but one person plays like the hero, one person plays the bad guys, and one person actually plays the cave itself. And each of the different factions plays radically differently. That's kind of something that this particular publishing company, game publisher, is known for, is making these really kind of wild asymmetric games. Yeah, I would probably like Root if we played it a lot, but trying to relearn it once a year is torture. Yeah, that's fair. That's a little tough. Yeah, like playing as the cave. Yeah, that sounds like just so interesting to try. I bet I would like that. Root isn't for everyone. It's really a PAX game skinned as a cute war game, yeah. Yep, it is. But they made it so... I mean, they did make it at least feel so much more accessible. I think a lot more people are likely to play that type of game than one of the PAX games. have too many more village spaces that need to be built up. So I'd rather... honestly, that's probably the best place that's gonna go. Yeah, actually, if anybody hasn't had a chance yet, go check out Board Again Gaming also. He's got a really good board game focused channel. I've watched him lately doing a lot of really cool solo gaming and stuff. Hopefully I spelled that right. There we go. He's got some good videos out there. He's got a Chris, you got a YouTube channel going too, right? Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, definitely go check him out. I just need to add one more over here. That's one at least. There's another windmill for you, Oren. Oh, that needs 9. I'll have to put that someplace else. Yeah, so Chris, he used to be a manager, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. He was working up at my FLGS. He was putting out a lot of content while he was working for them, and now he's living down in Ohio, I believe. I won't say where, but he moved down there, and he's doing some board game videos. Working on 2 reviews at the moment, and started sending out emails for the podcast for this fall week. Looks like we will have some great guests. Oh, cool. Who'd you get? If you don't mind me asking. If you can't say, don't worry about it, but I'm just curious. Watching on my phone, slow to type. Yeah, I hear you. I have the same problem. So this should probably be over here with these ones. Reviewing all types of games, or just focus on a certain type? Board games I like. That's fair. Board games I like are the best kind, in my opinion. I guess waiting to announce some, but one from UK, one from Spain, one from East Coast. Cool. Very cool. I'll have to look into that. Is your podcast just Board Again Gaming also? People are able to find it? Waiting on scheduling for a few others. Yeah, that's that's always the tricky part, right? Yeah, I've talked about doing the podcasting thing too, even if it's just for fun, but I just have a lot of interest in board games, and I have a lot of interest in media creation. So it's easy to want to combine the two. I don't know where to put this thing. Oh, that works. I had another river here that needed something. Oh, it is. It's right here. You pretty much are a walking board game podcast. You and Carl. Yeah. We tend to get picked on a little bit because we will sit and, after we've played a game, we will discuss it at great length. How does that not fit there? Oh, because of the river, that's why. Both of those need exactly one, so I guess that's fine to put that there. Yes, should be available wherever to download. Scheduling different time zones is the most annoying part. Maybe we can talk at GrandCon and do a video. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'm looking forward to GrandCon this year. I missed that one the last year that they had it too. I think it's going to be interesting now having it back at the Crown Plaza. I did like it when it was at the small venue. I hope he's able to get back into a like DeVos Place type of venue. But if not, I mean, it's... I mean, maybe it's selfish of me, but I do like having it at the Crown Plaza because it's literally right up the road from us. But I understand as far as conventions go, you know, it's better if he can be growing. Alright, I was actually able to finish off a flag this time. Feel like I'm at least off to a little bit better start this round than I was last one. Brian said DeVos was a hard place even before COVID. They have more expectations. Yeah, so I had the opportunity to work with Brian at Grand Con one year. I was um, I was on his staff kind of as a vendor coordinator, and so we had some discussions about that. And yeah, DeVos Place is there. It's a nice venue, and it's probably the best one in the area for something like that. But I could see where they could maybe be a little bit difficult sometimes to to work with. Brian's a good guy, though. I hope he does well. Let's see. We need to start bringing that out more so I can actually get that one finished. And Chris, you said you were doing Origins and some smaller cons too, right? Besides Grand Con this year. He is. Want to see him succeed? Have to head out. Cheers. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Chris. Appreciate it. Maybe you'll have to join up on this one of these days once we get the Tabletopia thing figured out or something. We can get a game in digitally at least. It's just that one tile space left that I need to fill in order to finish that flag. Hopefully I'm able to do that. I don't think I want to put that there. I think that's going to close me off too much. Oh, there's one more. I thought putting that tile down was going to finish that flag. Apparently not. That'll be one done. That tile can't go on any of the rivers I've already got. Yeah, I tried to find some sort of app that I could use to play music when we were board gaming, because otherwise, when we're just sitting there trying to think of our turns, it gets a little silent. And I found one, but then we weren't able to actually play games. It's fine. this one again? There we go. Yeah, I think the music is a good backdrop. Yeah. I think when you're board gaming, it's hard not to... you're going to stop and think at some point. If you want to play the game somewhat well, at least you're going to have to stop and think, which doesn't always make for great video. But at least having the music in the background, there's something going on. So even if nobody's talking, there's some kind of chill music at least. Definitely digging this music. Good. You can't always describe your strategy or thought process if you're playing with other people too. Yeah, you kind of... That's a tricky thing, because that's something I do want to do on here, is kind of explain, you know, oh, I want to try to do this, or, you know, whatever. But I do want to, you know, I don't want to give away too much, because then I might be in trouble. I can't tell Jen my strategy. Maybe if you did more interesting thinking poses. Yeah, I could do that. I hear it takes a village. Oh, hey, Locke! Your name title blended in with Junkyard Skunks, so I didn't even notice that was you at first. But thanks for stopping by. Nice music. I'm glad you like it. Sounds like some of that funky music you play on your channel too. Please tell Jen your strategy. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Nice try though, Jen. I think we're already on track to do better than we did last time. I think, what did I end up last game? Something like 7,000. Right now I'm at just over 5,000, but I still have 66 tiles, so I think we're doing a little bit better. Jen cannot win a game anymore. She needs help. Hey, those colors are difficult when you're streaming, like when I thought you were Kyloris today. That's right. Yeah. Jen, Selfish Lock called Orin my husband earlier today. Because he thought I was Kylaris, apparently. What is this beautiful game? This is Dorfromantik. It's a game all about building up a countryside. It's on Steam. And it's, I don't know if you've ever played Carcassonne, but it's a lot like that. So you're trying to match tile edges to as many as possible. You get points for matching more edges of the tile. And on top of that, you're also going to get bonus points and draw more tiles if you complete these little markers on certain tiles. So like this tile here says if I get 19 more houses connected to that tile, then I will score that objective. So I'll get some more points, and I'll draw, I think it's 5 more tiles. So the more of those objectives you complete, the longer the game goes on, the bigger your countryside gets, and the more points you're going to get. That's what I said. I like the colors and graphics. We love Carcassonne. Becky just came in and we're loving it. Oh, cool. Hi, Becky. I gotta zoom in a little bit here. I zoomed out too far. So, like, I've got a couple of tiles here that are going to give me bonuses for completing the size of this village based on the number of houses in it. I've got these river objectives here that the more tiles I add to this river, the more points I'm going to get. I had some up here for connecting forest pieces. I don't have any of those anymore, but that was one way I was getting some points too. Got a train track up here that I'm adding to. It is super adorable. I love all the activity that happens as you build. Yeah, it is cool. I like that those little extra touches. Like, if you really look closely, like, you can see that the trees actually move. Like, the trees blow back and forth in the wind. And that's just such a cool detail. Like, it's minor, and when you're zoomed out and just kind of playing, you don't really notice it that much. But I like the fact that they went that extra mile and added that in there. She said hi, and now she's going to bed. Oh, night, Becky. The animations are fun. She's too far away to say night too. Oh, okay. Windmill for the win, Oren. Yep, he totally commented on the windmill earlier. Yep. Yep. He was happy to see that. Where did I have some trees go? So I might be able to connect this and maybe connect that house back to the other houses. That's possible. Might as well keep adding to my train tracks up there. I don't think I want to do that because that really limits my ability to add any more houses down the road later. Like, if I get one of the bigger village tiles, I wouldn't be able to connect it there because I would have closed it off completely. Not shocked. Yeah, that's no surprise that Oren would comment on the windmills, right? Who got you into gaming? Also, what was your first game that you played, like beyond Monopoly, etc.? It was kind of a combination of things that all happened within like a year or so. Our buddy Carl started getting into gaming. So he and his wife used to live right, like, not far from us when we lived in our old house. And then they moved out here around the same time that we did, where we're currently living. And so we decided, well, we're all living in the area. We hung out with them before, but now it was like, oh, cool. Well, we got somebody in the neighborhood. They live maybe 5 minutes from us. Maybe not even that. So it's like, we moved to a new area, new neighborhood, didn't know anybody, but friends of ours moved in not far from us anyway. So it was kind of like, cool, we've got some kind of built-in friends already. And so we started hanging out a lot, and it was around that same time that a friend of Carl started getting him into tabletop gaming. And so when we started going over there to hang out, he brought out some games. I think one of the first ones that we played was Citadels, which is a lot of fun. I still own it. We don't play it very often anymore, but I still really like the game. And around that same time too, we rented a cottage up north with Jen's family, and her brother-in-law brought Ticket to Ride, and so we played that one as well. So we kind of had a couple of different people kind of introduce us to gaming, like tabletop gaming, around the same time, and so it just kind of snowballed after that. Like we played. I remember coming home after playing Citadels, and Jen and I went, "Yeah, that could be our hobby." like we could both agree that that was something that we just had a lot of fun doing. And it's nice that it too. I love the fact that it's something that we do together. It's nice to have. I have a lot of hobbies. I think I've told you the joke before that Jen likes to pick on me for my hobby being having hobbies. But this has kind of been one that's stuck, and I think the reason that it's stuck is because it's something that Jen likes to do with me. It's something that we like to do together. I didn't realize they live that close. Nice. Yeah, yep, they're right up the road. I love Citadels, as I tell you constantly, yes. And then we immediately bought all the games behind Tuna. Yeah. Like I said, it did kind of snowball. That could be our hobby. Yeah. That's kind of, I mean, we pretty much said that exact thing. I said, yep, that seems to fit. And so she has not been to Gen Con with me yet, but she is going with me this year, and I'm very excited about it. I think she's going to have a blast. But she has been to Grand Con with me a few times. Which is always a lot of fun. We'll find something to do with the kids for a few days. Darren will usually go with us at least one of the days. But the girls will go for a while sometimes. But conventions can be kind of a long day for younger kids. So they enjoy going, but like I'm not going to expect them to sit still for 18 hours of gaming. I love that you guys do that together. Becky and I also love doing tabletop games together. I assume she had gone before. So fun. Yeah, she has not been to Gen Con yet. So I can't wait to show her like that, just the atmosphere down there during Gen Con. And I know this year's going to be different, right? Just because it's going to be different. There's going to be less vendors. There's going to be a lot of the restaurants in the area that we used to frequent are closed, which is a little disappointing. But I don't think that's going to matter too much because there's still so much going on in that area. Downtown Indy is a really cool place. I know there are at least a few of the places that we kind of frequent when we go down there are still open. So we're going to go check those out. Yeah, younger kids don't always do that for long periods of time for sure. Yeah. It's tough to get them to sit still for that long. They like to go and they love playing games too. They have a lot of fun doing that, but they have their limits, and I'm not going to expect them to go beyond that. Yeah, downtown India is nice. Locke, I don't know. I think we've talked about it before, but you said you've never been to Gen Con before, have you? My wife is from there, if you remember. Oh, I did not remember, but that's cool. Yeah, yeah, such a cool city. Hmm. Got some wild dubstep stuff going on here now. This is not what I was expecting on this channel. Not to Gen Con, nope. Have you been to the Indiana Convention Center for any other convention? Also, you should go with us to Gen Con sometime, because I think you would love it. The entire second floor of the Indiana Convention Center is basically all RPG stuff. Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, Starfinder, I mean, you name it, they've got it. I think you would love it. I love it, that, and the game has me all chill. Yeah, I kind of figured that music would be right up your alley, Oren. Let's see. Actually, a bit of a con noob. Maybe, well, you did say you've been to Grand Con before? Am I remembering that right? Gen Con is kind of a completely different beast than your average hometown con. Did go to Grand Con a couple of times. Cool. I thought I remember you saying that you had been at least once. Let's see. Perfect. I'd be all about those RPGs, yeah. Like I said, I kind of figured that'd be. I think you'd get a kick out of that. And the hall floor is huge. I mean, it's a lot of people. Not gonna lie. It's a lot of people. It's very crowded. And normally that would bother me, but at Gen Con it doesn't. I'm too busy having fun and not caring. This song is spot on for this game, yeah? Yeah. I feel like I'm running out of space for some of this stuff, but yeah, we're making it work. I'm still able to get some of these done at least. I missed the yearly game at the brewery. Maybe they'll do it next year. Playing a story that my normal group wouldn't come up with people I don't know, that I didn't know, was a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. Is this the one you were telling me about at, what was it, Brewery Vivant? Also, good beverages and food. Yeah, that helps. Always helps. Yeah, I went to theirs. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I could see that. Being relatively new to D&D, I'm still a little hesitant about the idea of playing with people that I don't know, but I could see it being a really fun experience. I think it would be something that the introvert in me would struggle with a little bit. I ran my group last time, though they all were forced to play rogues, and it was a heist at a noble's party. Like I ran a one-shot for my friends. That's kind of fun. I like the fact that with RPGs and stuff, like people will do some kind of outside of the norm things just for the fun of it, just to see how it goes, and it can be like such a fun thing. You know what I mean? Like, who was it? I don't remember if it was you or other Dan that was saying that that they played in a campaign where everyone was a bard or something. Like just like silly stuff like that. That like, you know, it seems like, well, why would you do that? Why? But I like the fact that that D&D is so open that you can just come up with crazy stuff like that and have fun with it. I don't know where to go with that. I keep blocking that off. I don't want to do that. That's not going to go well. Yeah, one year I was in a group that were all penguins in a lab with X-Men powers. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I hope I dream about that tonight. Yeah, I kind of do too. That would be awesome. In the penguin group, we had to escape the lab and defeat the evil scientist. That's cool. I also like the fact that you can. So was that using like D&D as the framework for running the RPG? Because I like the fact that you can kind of do that as well. That's one of the reasons why I've been interested in looking into the Fate Core system, because I know that's a lot of what that is it's a pretty open framework for just creating whatever kind of setting or whatever that you would like. Sounds very Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of Nim. Wow. I haven't seen that in a long time. It was D&D-esque rules. Like a D20 system. Wrote up characters for everyone, and their powers were spelled out on there. Okay. I love that movie. Yeah, I was just saying I I haven't seen that in forever, but I might have to go find that. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Oh, that's got a river attached. That's why I won't let me put that there. Yeah, maybe that'll connect to the other field down the road. Getting close to closing off that section at least. Oops. I think I've seen the movie. Oh, I think I missed some chat here. Secret of NIMH is one of my all-time favorite movies. I think I've seen the movie once, but the book inspired a lot of my own stories and drawings as a kid. Oh, that's cool. I've never read the books either, Locke. Let's change some of the details from the movie, if I remember correctly. As they do. Yeah, they do tend to do that. I think you beat your score from the last game already. Yeah. Yeah, I did not do super great last game. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to end this one doing super well. But yeah, doing better at least. Also started playing around with animation today. So much art today, my brain hurts. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you have not yet checked out Selfish Lock's channel, he is right now drawing up my D&D characters in his art streams, and it is incredible. I'm so excited about how it's looking. I can't wait to have it hanging up on my wall. I think Villanore's looking so cool. I love what's happening. Joker Skunk, are you winning? Yeah, Jen's been on a bit of a losing streak recently, but to be fair, I think she has to put in so much brain power at work that it probably drains her a bit when it comes to time to play a board game. How does one play art? Smart Alec. I'm blushing. Aw. Yeah, I can't wait to show it off. I'm excited. That's not gonna be good. So also usually expensively. Yeah, I can see that being an expensive hobby too. Don't make excuses for me. My brain is dulling with age. That's not true. I think you just need we just need more vacations for you. Right? glad you're liking the progress so far. I'm loving it. I am... Every time I sit down to watch you draw more of it, I get more and more excited. I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like. Junkyard Skunk, welcome to the club. I turned 40 on June 23. Yep, Locke just had his birthday this week. Actually, Junkyard Skunk just had hers 3 days before you. Also, art is expensive, so I use free art programs. Yeah, that that helps. We'll do that. Yep. Well, I turned 41 on June 20, so way older. Not way older. Stop it. Can't wait to see how it looks finished too. Yeah. Yeah. And I like these suggestions that it's fun too, because I really get a kick out of like sitting in stream and listening to everybody's suggestions for the character too, because sometimes I have trouble coming up with ideas for stuff, and it's nice that like when Kylaris and Valia are throwing out so many ideas, it really helps me kind of figure out what I do want, you know what I mean? Now we need to hang out. I'm always the oldest at D&D nights. Yep. Tuna is my young trophy husband. Oh, yeah, you got the short end of the stick on that deal. Been fun to do on stream. Yeah, it's cool. Like I said, I like that everybody kind of throws in some ideas, and everybody kind of pitches in to help create this character. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. I shouldn't have put that there. That's not gonna work now. Well, I can finish one of them. That's the best I can do. Going to have to keep the digital drawing and then do some for the other characters in the group so we can have a group portrait. That would be cool, yeah. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit today, talking about how it'd be neat to... I mean, especially if we do end up streaming our D&D sessions at some point, I think that'd be really cool to have that as like the intro scene, where we've got all of our characters kind of standing there. Like the opening to a buddy cop film. Perfect. Can't do that over there because that's gonna be too many. I'll make sure your physical piece is done first, though. I mean, I appreciate that. I'm not in a big hurry. I'm excited and I want to show it off, but I'm not I'm not concerned about it. I know you'll get to it when you have the opportunity. Buddy cop film or Charlie's Angels. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool too, right? Have them all kind of posed like they're. Yeah, like they do in the opening of the Charlie's Angels films. That would be kind of funny. There's another windmill for you, Oren. Streaming art keeps me on task. Yeah, I believe it. Kind of keeps you focused on getting something completed. I think I got a chance at breaking 10,000 this game at least. Which is quite a bit better than my last one. Maybe I should stream housework. Maybe. People will turn up for all sorts of stuff. I don't really have a whole lot of other... I guess maybe up here is fine. Ooh, this one needs 88. Wow. Got a lot of windmills now, Oren. You guys should join the Facebook group. He posts beverages and wonderful games that they're playing. Just saying. It's his fault I want every mango beverage now. Oh, yeah. Yes, I have been on a mango kick this summer. I've been really liking the mango IPAs. Such a good summertime flavor. Me too now, because of him. You're welcome. Feel like I'm in the mother country. Because of all the windmills. I did get that one. Alright, I need to start working on this track then. Ooh, I can't put that there yet or I'm gonna miss that one. So we'll put it up here. Windmills and rivers. It does look like it. Even the trees and the little houses and rivers. And the fields almost look like the tulip field. This game was made for you, Oren. Next upgrade comes with little Oren's walking around staring at the windmills. Ah. That'd be funny. Who's that guy? In wooden shoes. because of course. Oh, wait, this one's got one. This would be one to put down here. I can finish that one off. Yeah, if you haven't had the opportunity yet, yeah, check out the Beer City Board Games Facebook group. It's a lot of fun. It's small yet, but we're trying to grow it up a little, and yeah, we'll post what we're playing, whether it's something that I'm streaming or just something that we may happen to be playing on a regular game night. But it's a lot of fun to kind of go there and talk about games and stuff. Doesn't even necessarily have to be board games. I know there's some video gamers and RPGers in there too. Wooden shoes that don't fit. Nice. Well played, Jen. They weren't whittled to my size. Ugh. The idea of wooden shoes that don't fit right just makes me uncomfortable. Man, now I really want poffiches. We watched your cooking stream where you made those, and they look good. I would try those. Make some for me. Or I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking to Kylaris about it, but I was totally serious about having Ben and M help me come up with an idea for the cooking stream that I redeemed. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I don't know if that'd be something they would want to do, but if they're interested in doing it, I think it'd be a lot of fun. I do want to try them someday. Those were the tiny little pancake things, right? Yeah. Yeah, those looked so good. I feel like I need to start filling in some of these interior spaces, but I'm not getting the right tiles. Totally almost bought one of those makers online after your stream. Yeah, she was looking them up. She's like, that is so cool. They put all kinds of toppings on them. They make them at home, but they're kind of considered street food. Oh, cool. I want them for my own. My precious. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that when you redeemed it. I don't know if they'll have any idea what we should make. Well, I mean, I'd throw out some ideas, but like I want to have them at least help me narrow it down. I think it'd be kind of fun. Oh yeah, we need to talk about my cooking stream coming up. Like my redemption, not me doing one. Oh, right, yeah. Great, Smeagol, thanks. Yeah, and I know you guys are pretty backed up on your cooking streams at the moment. I'm not in any rush. I just thought it'd be fun. Alright, that's the village done. Where can I close this off? There. We have three: Locke, Tuna, and you. Gonna have to check out this Pretzel Rocks thing that you suggested, liking the tunes. Yeah, it's nice too because you can choose like different genres and whatever, and you can even filter it down so that it's like specifically like YouTube safe or there's you can check it so that it won't play any like mature material or instrumental only. You can kind of set it. It lets you kind of customize the music a little bit, which is handy. I don't think I will be allowed to buy the pan until I use the Instapot that I will use all the time. Yeah, right. Or the air fryer that we used several times and then never used again. I think we bought that because Jen said we were going to use it all the time. I used it a couple of times, and then it never got used again. I love that Pretzel has those filters. Definitely looking into it. I'm liking it so far. I like the music that it's playing, so I think it's worth checking out at least. Yeah, I know you guys both love your air fryers. One more. Hey, we got up over 10,000. Nice. They're both in our appliance closet of shame. Yep. There they sit. Let's see. Air's just great. I mean, I like air. GW on over 10,000. Yeah. Yeah, the last one, I think I ended up at like 7,000 something. And that's not very good. This time, I'm doing a little bit better. I would like to put that there, but I think if I do, I'm not going to be able to connect them, so maybe I put this here and kind of leave it open. I mean, I like air. Sorry to leave the village, but I don't want to be ring grumpy tomorrow and take it out on my coworkers. I love that that is a thing now. I appreciate you coming in to watch, hon. I'm bummed that we couldn't play something tonight, but I appreciate you at least trying. Next time we'll get something played. Next time I won't wait until the last minute to pull the laptop out to try and get it set up. I think that's I think that was my first mistake. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on in my room and try to sleep. I have a mid-year to write a second time. Oh. Yeah, I didn't tell her about that. Eh, that works. That is the shortest train track I think I could have possibly built. Yeah, that stinks, Oren. I hope you're able to recover. It'll, even if you can't recover what you did, I hope it doesn't take you too long to get back to what you had, at least. I've already closed that one off. Shucks. Where else do I have trees going? Not too many places. Yeah, I was trying to get it done quick. Had already worked on it for over an hour and had plenty still to go, so I was typing it into the web page instead of like Word. Hit save button, it errored out and erased everything. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah, I just shut down and logged off right after that. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I probably would have done that too. Been like, that's enough for today. Let's put this one up here. Just couldn't after that. Gonna sleep and write it in the morning. Yeah. Yep, I don't blame you. Come back when you've had a chance to decompress for a bit. Maybe that'll help. It was 6:15 I was through. Anyway, night everyone. I'll be lurking. Thanks for the fun chill stream, buddy. Hey, thanks for coming by, Orn. I appreciate it. Hopefully tomorrow goes better for you, man. I think we're gonna finish this one out, see where we end up, and then that'll probably be... I'll probably be calling it a night after that, too. I do have... I did get a email today about an interview tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited about that, but I probably shouldn't be up too late if I have one of those. I need to play role players soon. I can't wait. Yay, interview. Good luck. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm really hoping that this one works out. It would be really nice if it does. It's a remote position, which I would really like to try to find if I can. You know, especially with Jen working from home and everything, it would just be nice. Need to play role player soon. Yeah, if you try out, it's actually got a really good solo variant also. I don't know if you have tried many solo games, but that one's got a good one, I think. Also, we still haven't tried Expand City yet. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what you think of that one. That one, I've heard a lot about that one. I haven't looked into it too much. I don't know too many city building style games. I'm kind of assuming that's what that is. But I'm curious about it. I think we only own a couple of them. Oh, cool, remote. Yeah. I mean, man, that'd be nice. I just like the idea that I won't have to commute or anything. Becky just got told today that there are no plans for Office to go back. Oh, is she happy about that? I know a lot of people are, but I know some people prefer to be in the office. Not many solo games. I should try that sometime. Yeah, I like it. I think it works pretty smooth. Actually, Board Again Gaming, who was in here earlier tonight, I don't know if you, I can't remember if you were here. He might have left just before you popped in. But he just played a solo game of Role Player over on his channel. If you wanted to see how the solo game works. We don't have too many city builders. Yeah, we don't either. We're happy about her not going back, at least for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, I know Jen's kind of hoping that they don't make her department go back. And from the sounds of it, it doesn't really sound like they have many plans to. Can't do both. Nope, because that'll block that one off. Can't do that there. So it's just gonna have to go somewhere off to the side. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Darn. Because that's gonna get blocked off. Where else can that go? Nowhere good. Does Steam have a lot of tabletop these days? They have quite a few, yeah. I've looked into some of them. Generally, I don't like paying for, especially I don't like paying for digital versions of games that I already own. Which I guess, I don't know, maybe it's not that big a deal, but it's just like, it seems like I'm paying for the game twice. What I probably should do is start figuring out how to set up for a live play. That would probably be the better way to do it. But yeah, they have quite a few pretty decent like digital implementations of board games on Steam that are worth checking out. Actually, I think Board Again Gaming, I believe it was. So the guy that runs that channel, he was a manager up here by us at my local game store, and he's got his own. He's got a YouTube channel and a podcast, and he's just started doing some Twitch streaming as well. But he's got some good solo games. He's actually going to be playing I think he said tomorrow. I hope I'm not wrong. But I think he said tomorrow he's going to be playing the digital version of Root. Which is a fun one if you haven't had a chance to play that yet. Root's a fun game. Root's a fun game if you take the time to... If you can take the time to learn how all of the different factions work. There's a lot of factions, and they all work very differently from each other, so it can be a little... The teach can be a little rough on that one, but I really like it. We'll have to check his channel out. I haven't played Root or seen it even. It's almost like a... if there are any wargamers watching, I apologize for what I'm about to say. But it's almost like a war game. With cutesy animals. You know, people don't like... People who play, like, real deal war games don't like that comparison, but... I mean... It's pretty close. I'm willing to stand by it. The apology. Yeah. People get fired up about that stuff. Some people. I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. Call it what you want. It's pretty close to a war game. I can see why people who have followed wargaming historically may disagree with that. But also, they're toys. So... left to go out. I'm getting close on this one. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it though. Only got 2 tiles left. Yeah, not gonna make it because I've only got 1 house left on this one. Oh, that was close. Well, that was a better score than my last one. Still not near my high score, but... Oh, I hang out with gamers, I know. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Like with anything in life, I try to take it with a grain of salt. Right. Yeah. Right. Other people's opinions don't bother me too much. Alright, well... I think we're gonna probably call this a night at this point. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Thanks, Inspector Galifianakis, for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks to Chris with Board Again Games for stopping by and hanging out and chatting with us. Um, I I'm hoping that we're able to get the issue with the laptop figured out so that Jen can join me again soon. Um, my hope is that maybe if we can get that figured out, maybe we'll do like a bonus evening stream at some point this week. Fingers crossed. Let's see. GW on improving this time. Yeah, thanks. Even though not top score. Yeah, it's this one is it's a tricky one to get like a really good high score. I've seen some amazingly huge villages built on this one, and it takes a while to kind of work up to that. At least for me, it does. But great stream. Glad I could catch some. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Locke. I'm glad you were able to make it to this one. I hope your group hangout tonight went well. Yeah, hope we figured out. Yeah, I would really like to be able to. I was very excited that Jen agreed to play a game with me. I was excited that she was willing to give that a try. And like I said, we had played Dinogenics before, knew it was a game that we liked. So I was kind of bummed that didn't work out, but it is what it is, and we'll take a look at the laptop and see what we can do to fix that. And hopefully, if that works out, then maybe we'll try to do a bonus stream in the evening sometime this week. Otherwise, you will probably see me back on Friday afternoon. That's my plan anyway. So yeah, we'll leave it at that, and I hope everybody has a great night. Thanks for coming.